This is Yuki News. I am Yuki once again, giving you guys news of gaming every Monday to Friday in the morning. And today's news is going to be about what happened yesterday about the Nintendo Switch 2 leak. Could it be coming in September or later this year, as they say? Well, according to this article from IGN over here, it may have been leaked, and it may have been leaked by something called Gameshark. Let's have a read of this article to talk about why. Nintendo Switch 2 release date may have been just leaked accidentally, been revealed by GameShark. Switch 2 coming in September 2024 question mark? We'll see. This was written by Taylor Lyles on January 11, 2024 at 4:25 p.m. Let's have a read. For the last several months, it has been heavily rumored that Nintendo is working on a new Switch model, and it appears we might not have to wait much longer as it's apparently releasing this September, according to AI Shark, formerly known as Game Shark. Now, if you do not know, Game Shark used to make these cheat devices like Game Cheat, and now they're gonna do something with AI about like for casual gamers to help them improve. Let's continue. Announced in a press release and first spotted by Digital Trends, AI Shark revealed that it is reviving the GameShark brand, and it was relaunching in September 2024. The release window, according to the company, quote, is planned to coincide with the Nintendo Switch 2. If you do not remember what GameShark is, it was a brand known for making various cheat code devices. Under this rebranding, however, AI Shark is supposed to be AI enhanced software that is designed to aid quote individuals in improving their gameplay over time. End quote. AI Shark notes that this software is not designed to be a cheating tool, but rather it quote focuses on aiding individuals in improving their gameplay over time. End of quote. And its target audience is casual gamers, according to the press release. Quote, harnessing harnessing the power of AI, supercomputers, and our exceptional code writing team, we are aiming to eclipse the original GameShark's triumph tenfold and redefine the gaming landscape in a global scale, said AI Shark founder Todd. Hayes wrote in the press release, and he continues with, Outtech Lansing is our first inaugural peripheral licensing partner, and we will assist them in capturing significant share of the $2.5 billion video game headset marketplace. This marks the start of a series of AI gaming technology partnerships that will enhance the gaming ecosystem of players worldwide. End of quote. I will tell you, Outtake Lansing, I have one of their products. It's the headphones. It's headphones. I remember this product. As for the Nintendo Switch 2, this is technically the first whiff of a release window we've seen that's anywhere close to almost not really official. Nintendo hasn't even technically revealed the Switch's successor yet at all. It might be a Switch 2, or it might be in something entirely different. We have gathered a number of details about the rumored console, which analysts have been predicting would launch this year. And there were rumors that Nintendo was, quote, demoing the console to partners behind closed doors at last year's Gamescom. We also know that Nintendo briefed Activision on a Switch successor in late 2022. Update. Both Digital Trends and Bloomberg's Jason Schreier have now reported receiving statements from Altec Lansing that seem conflictingly to double down on the fall 2024 release date, and also claim that the date is, quote, guesswork. What's likely happening here is that Altec Lansing was, in fact, making an educated guess on the Switch of the release date of the Switch's release based on internal industry conversations as well as analyst models. Whatever the case, we'll have to wait for Nintendo's official word to find out the real release date. Okay, let's talk about a few things about some of the things we just talked about here. First of all, last year we did cover Gamescom, believe it or not, and it was about this story about demoing the console to partners behind closed doors. If you do not remember that particular story, it's basically where at Gamescom, sometime during that event last year, there was a rumor that they were behind. Nintendo was somewhere in the building of Gamescom. They were not shown, of course, but they are behind closed doors. It's a private meeting, and during that private meeting with Nintendo, it was rumored that they were actually showing the new console or the Nintendo Switch 2. And there was also a story last year we covered that there was already people getting dev kits for what could be the Nintendo Switch 2. So is this a sign that we are about to get what we asked for, the Nintendo Switch 2? Now, I've been talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 last year for a while, and I'm going to explain why a lot of people want the console. Look, I have my Switch here, okay? That is how I play Mario Maker. That is how we're playing Mario Wonder. Yes, I have a Nintendo Switch here, and I love this thing. But there's a few things I want to say. Why why would we need a Nintendo Switch 2? And do we really need a Nintendo Switch 2 at this moment? First off, when talking about Nintendo Switch 2, the console is genius. That's number one. I'm not gonna fault that. That's really good idea. I love it. I love the Nintendo Switch as a console. Here's where it gets interesting. I want to remind you that um, do we really need one right now? And why are why 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 are the rumors already? If we're talking about gaming wise, no, we do not need a Nintendo Switch 2 as of yet. It's still running. Everybody loves this thing. Mario is good on a Nintendo Switch. Just give me that Nintendo Switch. I'll play Mario all day. That's number one. However, there is a little thing we need to talk about. Keep in mind that in the article as well, we talked about how Nintendo briefed Activision on a Switch successor in late 2022. Why is this important? Remember, last year we covered the FTC case that concerned Activision and Blizzard merging with Microsoft. Why is that important? That is important because remember, part of the case, if they were able to merge, was to bring Call of Duty in particular to Nintendo Switch. And keep in mind that Nintendo Switch games with other games that are not Mario, or not Zelda, or not Nintendo, or not Pokemon have not been doing well. In fact, if we take a look at reviews for Mortal Kombat 1, if we take a look at the reviews for Mortal Kombat 1 on Nintendo Switch, you're gonna notice that it's not good. Okay? It's not a good review. Because look at the hardware is not suitable. Let's see, it's IGN. Mortal blows, but it's not a good mortal blow. I'm not gonna read the entire
Thank
review. I'm just gonna
you.
go straight into the score. It's a three. Oh,
Come
no.
through.
It's a 3 out of 10 on Nintendo Switch. Mortal Kombat 1 proves to be too much for the Switch dated hardware. The load times are egregious. There are numerous bugs plaguing both graphics and gameplay, making for a poor quality port of a great game that's all around aggravating to play. The Nintendo Switch Mortal Kombat 1 is 3 out of 10. But if we look at Mortal Kombat 1 PS4, PS5, I think. Let's look at the PS5 review. Even though this should be obvious, though, it should be higher than 3. It should be because it looks like a great game. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what the score is. I think it's higher than 3. Yeah, it's an 8. It's an 8. Yeah, easy. It's an easy 8 right there. So you know that Mortal Kombat is going to perform better on new hardware than it is on old hardware. I love the Switch, but is it time for Nintendo Switch 2? If you're talking about from a Mario standpoint, a casual gamer standpoint, no, definitely not. But because of the Activision case and the fact that they want to bring I mean not Mortal Kombat, they want to bring Call of Duty and Activision games under, especially Call of Duty, then they're gonna need the Nintendo Switch 2. That's why the rumors are here. They're always here because the the console was back in 2000 something. The game, the console's awesome. It's just that I think it's time. So that is today's articles of the day. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think Nintendo Switch 2 is coming in September? And do you agree that it's time for a new Nintendo Switch 2 based on the ideas the readings we have done in the past? Do we want to go Nintendo Switch 2 because of getting Activision on board with Call of Duty, or do you think it's time for a upgrade? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And for more gaming news, we're gonna be doing one more on next week. We're back next week with more gaming stories. Hopefully, you guys will join us then. If we're gonna go live for gaming news, I'll let you guys know my ideas in that. All right, keep on gaming and keep on reading, y'all.